Battle of Thermopylae, 480 BC, 300 Spartans and Leonidas. In 480 BC, the Persian Empire under King Xerxes I possessed the most powerful force in the ancient world, with hundreds of thousands of troops. After his defeat at the Battle of Marathon 10 years ago, he was determined to take revenge and conquer all of Greece. In contrast to Persia, Greece was not a unified country but a collection of many small and often divided city-states. But facing the threat of invasion, they were forced to ally and unite with each other. The chosen battlefield was Thermopylae, a narrow coastal strait where the mountainous terrain formed a bottleneck. The road was so narrow that the advancing army could not move horizontally but could only move vertically. Sparta sent King Leonidas to lead 300 elite warriors. Together with their allies, a total of about 7,000 men, they marched to Thermopylae to block the Persian Empire's advance. During the first 2 days, the Persians' massive attacks were constantly stopped. In the narrow road, the Spartan warriors formed a wall of steel shields. They took turns fighting, holding their ranks, making the Persians' numerical advantage meaningless. But then there was a traitor to their country, to Greece. His name was Ephialtes, who showed Xerxes a secret passage around the mountain to attack from behind. When King Leonidas heard the news, he understood that the situation was over. He knew that a large number of soldiers would be needed to return to protect Greece. So he only kept 300 Spartans and a few allies to block the rear. On the third day, the Spartan warriors entered the final battle. When their shields were broken, their spears were broken, they had to use swords, then their bare hands, but the numbers were too unequal. The Persian army was too large. King Leonidas was exhausted, fell down, his body full of enemy arrows. In the end, the Persians took Thermopylae, but at the cost of tens of thousands of lives and 3 precious days, enough for the Greek fleet to prepare for the Battle of Salamis, where Xerxes would be defeated. The Battle of Thermopylae was not a military victory, but a spiritual victory. Since then, the Battle of Thermopylae has become a symbol of sacrifice for immortality, where 300 people, not afraid of death, dared to confront an entire empire, and turned death into eternal glory.